Hello there, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube, the internet, and the like, and welcome back to Team Fortress 2. Today, going to be playing as the Heavy. And if you don't know who the Heavy is, he is a heavy that uses the minigun, the sandwich, and the conscientious objector. First and foremost, one thing you might notice about the gameplay is that my HUD is different. In fact, it's much different compared to the previous Team Fortress 2 video I made, and this is because it is PV HUD. Some of you might be familiar that Grizzlyberry also uses this HUD, and the reason I switched is because Garmin is unfortunately no longer being updated, and it's not exactly compatible with some of the latest changes they made to the game, such as the Eureka Effects Wrench teleportation menu and the new taunt system. The health and damage numbers on PV HUD look very nice and sharp, and it also gives you plenty of room to see, so I think I'll stick with this for the time being. What I wanted to talk about for this video, guys, is summer. Now, some of you might be thinking to yourself, hey Sakar, you're just a little bit late on that, summer has already begun. And I know, but let me tell you right here, Canada, it is not good friends. It is not in good terms with summer. I'd consider my summer to have begun just about a week ago because that's technically when the heat actually began to ramp up. The rest of those days, some of them were kinda nice, and then there were just plain awful cold and miserable days. That was pretty much taking up a majority of my spring. So technically we didn't have a spring here, we just had winter. Extended winter. I'm just gonna leave it at that. And let me tell you right now, summer is not going to last an eternity. Now, having said this, if you've instinctively gone ahead to check and see if the Steam summer sales are still lasting, that's not the point of this video, but you're close. The point of this video is to take a step outside. At least move your entire body outside of your house and into the fresh world. Take a deep breath, and congratulations, you are on the first step to victory of enjoying summer. And I know, even just that seems like a bit of an uphill climb. It seems just like such a monumental goal to actually go outside and enjoy summer. For the past couple of days, I was very hesitant to actually go outside and do things. I just wanted to stay inside and play video games. Like, Team Fortress 2, brah, I got the heavy on the minigun now, brah, oh, got the guy, the sniper, gotta get those headshots, boom, shank, shank, boom, shank, shank, boom, shank, shank. The point here is, as much fun as video games may seem at the moment, if you actually go outside and enjoy a nice summer day, you'll remember that. You'll remember that and you'll cherish the experience. The differences between real life and video games are just massive, massive. You would not believe how much more of a fun experience it is to actually go outside and enjoy the weather. So, I did that yesterday. Yesterday was Canada Day, so happy Canada Day to anybody else who might not know. It was Canada Day yesterday, and I went out to the beach. It was just a beautiful, beautiful time. I walked on the shoreline, I ate out that night, I saw a fireworks display. It was just fantastic, and I feel as though I'm going to remember that a lot more than when I would playing video games. So the point here is, know your limits, guys. Know when to stop playing, and when to see just what the world has to offer. Now, I don't want to downtrodden anybody's hopes for this summer, but it's a very short season. It's only 1/4 of a year. But you should learn to appreciate every single moment if you haven't. And trust me, it's always been difficult for me to actually motivate myself to get outside. I want to enjoy the nice weather, but at the same time, I want to stay inside and do things like make commentaries or get things done around the house or play video games for that matter. How many times I'm going to bring up playing video games in this commentary, I have no idea. But remember that there's a real world out there. And in fact, maybe after I do this commentary, I'm going to go outside and enjoy that real world. And I highly advise you do so as well. Grab a book, grab a drink of water, go outside, bask on the patio deck, or on the ground, or even in a tree for that matter. Just disconnect yourself from any electronic device and at least go outside for maybe about half an hour. And then when you walk back inside, think about how much of an impact that experience had on your life. At first it may seem small, but when you compare it to all the time you've spent in front of an electronic device, it can be extremely big. So one of the summer goals that we should all have for this year is to be outside and be connected with Mother Nature more often. And with that corny motivational speech out of the way, I would just like to thank you guys very much for watching. Have a great day or evening. And what are you still doing watching this video? Come on guys, let's go outside right now! Summer!
Yeah.